What is good, YouTube? It's your boy, Low Life John, Low Life Jay, whatever you want to say. Excuse me. Whatever keeps you going for today and tonight, not today, because I am nocturnal, and so is he. It's my boy Jboi, and we are back with another video. This time, it's not a reaction. It's actually going to be a discussion. We gonna do some hot topics. It's the end of the year. Happy New Year's to y'all. Whether this comes out on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, happy whatever to y'all. Best of blessings, best of vibes, all that. So we're gonna be talking music. Let's go ahead and get into something right quick. First question: who do you think had the top album of this year? It could be any artist. It could be any genre. It could be whatever you think the reasoning is.
Top album?
Top album of this year. I'm going to go ahead and go first. I think personally, I'm going to go with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I'm going to go with Kendrick. Just because every time Kendrick drops, it's such like an event. He don't drop often. It's like every 4 years where Kendrick drops, and we don't even know if we're gonna get another album from him. The bro's really been considering quitting music. So I really appreciate the work. I think it's got to be one of the most slept on albums of the year. It's an album that has a lot of substance to it, and people just skipped right over it, which kind of sucks because every other album that we get this year don't got no substance to it. It's boring. So I got to give it to Kendrick on that one.
Okay. You give it to Kendrick.
I know that's so hard. We got so much good music this year. It's like that's a tough one to actually think of. I'm surprised you ain't say who I think you was gonna say.
Who, Travis?
Yeah.
I would say Travis,
That's
but
surprising.
at the same time, I'm just like, what else did come out though?
I mean, if I'm being honest, there wasn't too much else, and I mean, for what did drop,
Yeah, there wasn't too much.
There-
Because, like, but when it comes to the numbers and everything, it was like Trav, Drake, Kenny in it,
yeah.
and only a couple more people.
And I have to give Travis Scott second, if I'm being honest, because I think Travis Scott had the biggest moment of the year. Like, I think when Utopia dropped, it was the biggest moment. Like, I think Kendrick dropping, it was huge. Like, it was an event because, like, you know, it never happens. It's like a meteor. But Travis, when he dropped Utopia, like, the vibes, like, the moment of it, like, everyone just, like, saying right off rip, oh, this is crazy. This is something we never heard before. That's something that excites you in music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with the Kendrick, I agree with that. But the only thing I didn't like about Kendrick is like he dropped, he made the noise and everything. The tour went good, everything.
Yeah.
But it's like no bullshit. Like a couple months after that, I think we talked about it in a couple videos ago. Like it's like people just start. It's like people get off him quick. I don't know what made people get off him after that, but like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And so like I'm just going ahead and give it to Travis. Personally, with me, I'm just going ahead and give it to that. Just like it was the moment
Yeah.
and everything. So
Yeah, I think Travis deserves it number 2. And I could have put Travis number 1. This year was really light on music, man. I'm really disappointed Kanye didn't drop. I don't think it bubbled enough to get enough hype to be the moment of the year. But now that we know it's coming, now that everyone heard that, everybody, you know, everyone waiting on these classic samples to come out. We know Kanye's coming with the hot stuff. So I gotta say, you know, that probably could have took it. But Kendrick, Travis, that's what we think for, you know, album of the year. So let's get into another topic. Oh yeah, we recording.
all right.
We back in here. So next question number 2. I would go ahead and ask, why do you think that sales have been so low this year for hip hop? And why do you think hip hop has been considered almost to be on its deathbed this year? This has easily been one of the most down years in hip hop, the most boring years in hip hop. A lot of people have said that the tides are turning and country, pop, rock, whatever you want to think of is coming back and taking over. Not that it ever left, but hip hop was the cool kid on the block. And now it just seems like it's boring to be a hip hop fan nowadays. What do you have to say to that?
Well, it's just like I saw it much for myself. I paid attention to it for myself, and like when it came to when it comes to Latin, Honeywell, Bad Bunny. I would put 6ix9ine, but I wouldn't necessarily put him in there.
Man, we got to put 6ix9ine in there. We got to put Gunna in there. As controversial as they are, yeah.
You can't put Gunna. We talking about like Spanish and stuff.
Oh, Spanish. Oh, yeah, my fault.
Yeah, I'm telling.
Yeah, I thought you was
But country, stuff like Morgan Wallen, stuff like all them people.
Yeah,
I've been seeing the ties, and to be honest with you, I don't. Of course, I'm pretty sure y'all don't know. If y'all don't know, now y'all do. We don't just listen to hip hop. We listen to all type of genres. I definitely listen to all type of genres, shit like that.
I think it's good for more people of younger age. I'm young too, so I'm not trying to talk like I'm an old head, but I'm saying like young people, we should be listening to stuff that came before what we like now, just so we can kind of see where people get these influences from, and listening to a time to where people actually had to put their heart and soul in music. I'll tie this into the question and my answer, or my answer to the question I had asked. I think that the main reason rap isn't fun anymore is because there's nothing new about it going on right now, and there's not enough substance to it. No. So I think back when we were getting into this trap era, I think it was new to everybody because like the whole blatant talking like about what you did, like describing a fucking crime scene. Excuse me. Forgot I'm trying not to cuss no more. Describing the whole crime scene, all that in the music, it's like something that it's like something that's enticing to a lot of people because they're just like, damn, I can't believe he said that on the track. Like that whole Julio Fulio, Youngin Ace beef, that back and forth, like moments like that, other stuff that was just been going on. It's just crazy to see like people actually live what they talking about because a lot of people portray rappers to be actors and a lot of stuff. So I feel like a lot of our big artists that have came out this year, a lot of people that were supposed to push the wave, they either ended up dead or they're in jail right now because this has been the era of dudes living what they say. Like our biggest artists that were supposed to lead the generation, X, Pop Smoke, even Pooh Shiesty, man. Pooh Shiesty, he was burning hot, bro. Like everyone that's supposed to be doing something is in a situation right now or they're not here. So I feel like aside from it being good to be realistic in the music that you're talking about, it's kind of backfired us going into this heavy trap era because it's like, where do we go now? It's like, doesn't no one want to listen to anything that's not the hardest thing on the block? But at the same time, like you saw this whole Gunna situation, like when is somebody that has been involved in like street politics been this big of a subject until now when you got a lot of people that actually care about the subject pushing it through the internet. So it's like, it's just a different time and age that we're in right now. I don't know where rap is supposed to go from here. So it's pretty weird.
I look at it, if it's not controversial, it's not getting pushed.
Straight up.
It's just that simple.
Yeah. Yeah, like rap has to be controversial. It's not about the performance anymore. Like it's no longer about like an act. No one's thinking of nothing new. Why do you think Kanye's such an event when he comes out? Because he's wearing some weird stuff ain't nobody seen before. Looks like the Phantom of the Opera done showed up, and he comes out here and puts a Backstreet Boy sample on and got the whole crowd going crazy. Like it's the aura of you don't know what he's gonna do that just makes him so. That makes it go so crazy when it comes out. It's the same thing with Travis. It's the same thing with Kendrick. It's the same thing with Cole. And hopefully it can be the same thing with Drake if he would stop dropping music. Bro got to stop dropping. He done for the year, bro.
Yeah, I think that was with Drake. He just was dropping too much.
Drake dropped way too much this year. We got about 3 projects from him. And you talking, man, I ain't got to tell you.
Drake fan.
I ain't even got to tell you how big of a Drake fan I am. Bro dropped way too much. Yeah. And I think it kind of hurt his legacy a little bit. All right, so this is going to be a fun one. Controversial question. You ready?
Controversial.
Who had the worst performance, Who had the worst performance of 2023 and why? what moment is the moment where it made you just want to give up on the artist? Somebody that really, really ain't do it for you this year.
Well, I can't really even tell you.
You can't tell me?
Nah, it's like personally, I guess that was my category of artists this year. Not just hip hop, but Latin, country, all that. It's like whoever I follow and like, I enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? I love good performance, good songs, good music. Other than that, I personally didn't see no negative, like bad performances or anything. Personally, from the people I like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't necessarily. That's my answer. You know.
This has to tie back into, what I was gonna say. I think Lil Uzi had to be the biggest disappointment this year.
To performances?
Huh?
To performances?
Um,
Because that was the question.
You said performance? No, my fault. When I mean performances, I mean like worst project or like
okay.
work, like who, like performances and like how do they perform for you in the year?
Okay,
like what artists really let you down?
All right, cool. So yeah, so shit, that was an added plus question. And
Okay.
y'all answered. That's cool.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like a disappointment of the year, somewhat like basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
An artist that disappointed me for the year.
Why you think of that? I'm gonna get it off right quick. But
Lil Baby.
okay.
It was Lil Baby. He kind of disappointed me. Cause I get Lil Baby is the top motherfucking star at QC and shit like that. I get it. Star in ATL, all that. You know what I'm saying? He got his own little wave and everything.
Yeah.
Big Dog, all that shit. You know, got an album dropping next year already. But when his album dropped earlier, the one that he dropped, It's Only Me, something like that. It was cool. The songs that he had made singles before the album, they was cool. I enjoyed it. No Detox, shit like that. But other than that, I felt like it was almost just too bland. I was just like, I like the mixtape, baby. You know what I'm saying? When he first came out, you know what I'm saying? Real is in the Room, Ghetto Gospel, Preacher Man, shit like that. I enjoyed that.
Sold Out Dates.
You know what I'm saying? Him and Gunna, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not no more.
like, his album was cool, but it was just too bland for me, and it disappointed me.
That's a good one. I think Lil Baby definitely is unfortunately on a fall off right now. Bro definitely needs something to pick him back up. He needs a hot single. Something. While I was thinking, it's like I want to say Lil Uzi, but at the same time, this one might get me killed. But I'm going to go with 21 Savage. Now, 21 Savage disappointed me, not because of some of the performances that he did. I liked him in Her Loss. He has some good features, the Peaches and Eggplant features. He did his thing. But 21 did not deliver a project. He didn't even give us no EP. He didn't feed the streets while he was so smoking hot. Like, coming off of Her Loss, 2 months after that, if 21 Savage would have dropped, he would have had a #1 album. Y'all can say whatever y'all got to say. I'm telling you right now.
I agree.
If 21 Savage would have dropped 2 months after that Her Loss album, he would have had a #1 album. And while he was on tour, I don't know what's going on with the label. I don't know what his situation is. I don't know if he's independent or if he's just waiting to drop music, if he's going to start off next year. I was just disappointed he didn't drop. So I guess I'd have to go with 21. Not because he didn't perform on the features he did, but because he didn't perform at all. Bro sat on the bench the whole year. He kind of pulled a Kawhi Leonard on us.
He was somewhat of an MVP though.
Yeah.
Of the year.
He was sixth man of the year coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Sixth man of the year coming off the bench. 21 puts up 30 points.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying I'm really mad coach ain't put him in the game. All right. So last question.
Rolling, right?
Yeah, we rolling. Yeah. Last question. I asked your favorite album, so I don't want to say what's your favorite moment of the year. Who do you want to drop next year, or what are you looking forward to next year that you already know is gonna drop?
I'm looking for the Kanye Ty Dolla $ign album.
That's a good one.
Looking for the 21 album, because he already pulling up posters and billboards for it, and shit like that. J. Cole,
Yeah,
that's supposed to be his quote unquote final album.
the finale
Yeah.
or the off season, or not the off season, the fall off.
The fall off.
The fall
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
What else? I hope Travis keep his momentum and keep on popping up. I hope we ain't gonna get an album from Travis until 2025. I hope he just be cooking up and I hope this album is good.
I'm okay with
again. I hope 2024 is the year that he does honestly a 21 Savage that he did this year. He was 6-man, most valuable player, pop up on features and stuff. I hope he do that, you know. Honestly, from just little things that we hear, Cardi drop. I hope that be wicked. Not too much else that we heard from. Other than that, shit.
I'm looking forward to Kendrick. I'm calling it right now. It's the middle of election year.
Is he gonna drop again?
I can feel it. I can feel it.
If so,
I can feel it.
That's it. But
it's a hope more than a no, but I can feel it. Pause. Kendrick Lamar. When he drops, man, one thing I like about Kendrick is he's petty. He told y'all. I don't understand why Kanye and Drake over here getting together. And then look what happened when they did. Drake came back and sneak dissed Kanye again. You know Kendrick got something to say.
Yeah, brother, when that even situation happened, I was lost. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, it's
really, what was it? I feel like, because you realize it started over a track.
It was what situation?
It started over a track.
You talking about the Drake and Kanye?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It started over Scoopity Whoop. Dude. Do you realize how petty this shit is?
It's petty, but it got escalated once they brought.
Recently, I'm wondering what happened again. Recently, I'm just like, I hope it's not because of a track again.
I don't think it's because of a track.
If it's Kim, it's Kim. But shit.
Hey, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Who watched the Kardashians?
Yeah, we got any Kardashian fans out here?
I've been a Kardashian fan. I've been watching.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I don't watch it.
I've been a fan since. I don't know what season I started on. I started on one, which one ever. And they first had put Kanye in it. That was when, I don't know. But,
man, where's keeping up with Kanye?
Keeping up with Kanye is not necessarily a thing.
Man,
I mean, it could be, but what's his friend name? The one that basically put all them videos together on Netflix and everything. Junior one now.
Oh, Junior Watanabe.
Damn, what's the goddamn Netflix?
I really don't.
But yeah, Genius, or something called Genius, John, whatever, yeah,
Junior.
I forgot his name. His friend that had all that damn footage and still got. That's basically Kanye keeping up with Kanye. That's the dude with all the footage.
And he barely could, man.
And he barely even could.
Barely even could. Well, we just over here talking a lot of mess. We know we could talk forever, man. We gonna have to damn near start a podcast at this point, just because we just be going. Probably do 3 hours of talking, but we gonna go ahead and get this out for y'all. This has just been wrapping up the new year, a discussion. Hopefully, there's gonna be some new music to actually listen to. I really wanted to get some cool reactions in for y'all, some crazy stuff, but if I'm being honest, there's nothing that really dropped. I swear on everything. I searched all of YouTube, every suggestion I could. I even typed in French rap. I don't even know what I could try to find. Y'all got to give me suggestions for something new that drops because I can't keep up with every artist in the world. Like if it's an underground artist, I know it's not going to pop up on my suggested, but I've really been looking for the stuff that's been trending, and I've been looking for, new stuff to listen to. So
Before we get out of here, I gotta ask, what was your albums and artists of this year that you enjoyed?
albums or artists of this year, I would go ahead and say, well, I said my favorite one was Kendrick, but my favorite artist of the year that I enjoyed is even though
It could be like 5 of them. Like soon as the album dropped, you was like you was waiting for the album to drop, stuff like that.
I really appreciated how much Drake dropped. I didn't want Drake to drop as much as he did, but I really appreciated it as a Drake fan. J. Cole probably. I'd probably say J. Cole probably gave me some of the best moments. Like everything that J. Cole hops on, everything that J. Cole does, he literally even says it in the track. He's coming to kill your favorite rapper, and I love that Cole is in this. He's finally not humble no more, and that's kind of cool to me because Cole's been humble for so long. To have to finally see him actually, appreciate how good he is on the mic, it's pretty cool. So, I think J. Cole probably gave me some of the best moments. Besides that, though, I don't really know. Like I said, this year has been really, really dry for me. My biggest music, or my most listened to artist on my Spotify is actually The Internet, and that's the band that Steve Lacy was in. It's an R&B group. I really listen to some other stuff, like some alternative music. I think that's really what keeps me going. I really like more of a chill vibe. And that's why I said, this whole rap thing, I haven't really had too much this year that really wowed me. So, unfortunately, that's how it is some years. Hopefully, this next year is going to be a good one. And, yeah, that's that. But, no, yeah, I think that about covers everything, man. I really appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah.
Man, really appreciate, all my other homies that have been part of my videos for the year. Couldn't have done this without y'all. We hit 100 subscribers this year. We're almost at 200 subscribers. I'm very confident we're going to be doing that before February. Yeah, man, we're on a good track. Really appreciate all the love that we've been getting. All y'all got to do is stick with me. I'm going to put out the content that y'all looking for. When I get a chance, it's just a little hard. Life is crazy. But that's why I need y'all to support me. So I can buy me a house and do these videos forever for y'all. I'm capping. I got to cut that video. I got to cut that part out. Excuse me. Until next time, it's been your boy, Low Life John, Low Life Jay, whatever you want to say, whatever keeps you going for the day. And it is the last outro of the year. So you got to tell them why we up every night.
Because we are nocturnal.
Eternal.